That should be a good one, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the New York Giants.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 20 now.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
You look at this Arizona defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And the Giants send out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. This is fielded at the 27. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. And the Cards will take over, first and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
To the air, Dart. Open man here is Benson.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Running out of the gun here with Benson.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Arizona.
Throwing his Dart.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second and a couple.
At the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Dart. Now he's going to step up and run.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Dart.
Incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
In a friendly bounce there, they will get excellent field position to start as this kicks out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Roll, Viking 18.
An inside run with Scatterbo. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You look at this Arizona defense, and they've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a giant 1st down on a gain of 16.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And
Come on.
1st down.
Go.
Give up the middle, Scatterbo.
And he stopped immediately there.
Brought down by Jalen Thompson. The Giants at 10-2 on the year. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this one, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
He'll dump this off to Scatterbo.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And they are back down to 500 following a loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And just not a ton of room to work with. They'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Dart from the gun on 3rd down.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And unable to connect, incomplete. I give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And taken right at the 35.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And, Charles, you look at these 2 teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really...
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Malik Neighbors
with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away.
Stiff-armed him.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. So the new weapon just picked up via the trade, making an impact here right away.
And what you like about getting guys who catch passes, you don't have to spend a lot of time in the playbook. You just tell them to dial up a route, you can get the ball in their hands.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Shotgun snap and a give to Benson.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
The tackle made by Dexter Lawrence. A gain of a yard.
To throw is Dart.
The 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Now Dart. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
He'll get that complete to Franklin. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. From the gun, Dart.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. From 3 yards out.
And the Cardinals are an extra point away from drawing level.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Check, check. Alert, alert, please.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
60 by. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. They juked him. And he's corralled, but now before getting it inside the 35. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. To throw, Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
2nd and 5. To throw now, Dart. He finds his man, complete. That's Benson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Franklin. A gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They run over center with Benson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
And he will get into the end zone Touchdown, Arizona.
A touchdown run there from a yard out.
And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, head jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that. Maybe they get this game tied up.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
It's a gain of 2.
Okay, ready?
This offense so far on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 3. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Cougar 19.
They'll try and throw for it here. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
On first down, it's Benson.
Dances by him. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Looking to throw, Dart. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Here's Dart.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Spencer Schrader now on to try the field goal.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. No, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And it's going to be caught. It's the rookie from Clemson.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Back to throw here.
And that nearly intercepted. The free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Able to slither by. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 15 yards there for number 15.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Start. Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw again.
Now he's going to step up and run.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and 5. Going up top.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start. But they took the deep shot anyway. And fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
And his kick is indeed good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. They'll throw now on the final play.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep the tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Dart going to look to throw here. Finds Pickens out right. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down.
A little football one-on-one there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Here's Dart.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
That is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field, get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
To the air, Dart. Wide open. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys have to touch the ball and carry it. They're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
Down the sideline he goes.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there.
With his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. A point after, good by Groupie.
And that will level the playing field at 17 all. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
Now they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's third and long.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Throwing his Dart. A quick throw there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Franklin. A gain there of 21 yards.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And the Cardinal first down.
A give up the middle with Benson.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Trey Benson
Taking it in from the 20. And the Cardinals have broken the tie.
Extra point is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
17.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Breaks through the contact.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talked about that's exactly how they drew it up? Because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellows up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
And that one complete downfield to Johnson.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Giants. Theo Johnson, 77 yards. And the Giants are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Group able to add the PAT. And that will tie us at 24. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Arizona. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Hey, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 37.
Buda Baker on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here we go, 4th down. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Back to throw. Shields. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. 66 yards.
And the Cardinals get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
Giants 24.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Real. 180! Stop!
Mayfield looks to throw.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Run. Hey, alert 33. Pistol. What's up?
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he'll get it inside the 35.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
60 Bison.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Second and 7, operating from the 34.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf.
A give left side for Benson.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Trey Benson
With touchdown number 3 here in this game and 17 now on the year.
And the Cardinals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point forthcoming. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on. Moments where
He's got a man complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Got.
Mayfield. He finds his man complete. That's Warner. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3.
180. Done.
Here's Mayfield. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
That is caught. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
King.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Pistol. Good. What's that?
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has...
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the
Hey,
two-point
alert.
conversion.
Real. Alert. Regular. Run. Hey, alert 33. Got.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And bulldozing his way through.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
operating from the gun. Shields.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Fighting off the defender. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
2nd down, they go again with Henry.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before you enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, mate. Get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.